Hello, welcome to His Good Craft Horn. It's been a few days, and I just thought I'd come on. This is where I go when I feel stressed about things. I like to come on and just work my stress out on my crafting. I don't know if I'm just going to be doing this, but yeah, I'll do a little bit. See what I feel like doing tonight. Here's my little dish. Here it is. Looks like I got a lot of threes. Let's see if I can figure it out. Yeah, 3. Hello, wow, you're up. I was trying something too. I want to see if I can do 2 things at once. Did you just wake up? I was just doing stuff on a butterfly and stuff earlier. And I haven't figured out the OBS code of that at all. But it's funny, I can do more than one thing, I think. I'm going to try something. I can go over there right now and be in 2 places. I kind of liked it because I was trying to work on here plus there to see if I can multitask good. Let's see. Oops. Oh, I'm stuck to it. Son of a gun. Okay. And I'm right there now. So I actually can do 2 spots, which I really like. I can multitask. And I don't have to talk. You just woke up, yeah? All right, let me go see what I can see in here. Still haven't figured out the OBS part of this thing. Wish I could. I tried and it screwed up the whole thing, and then I had to reset it earlier. And then it's funny. You go to you know what? I'm not sure if I'm really liking this program, David. We won't say what I'm talking about, but just in generics. I don't know if I like it because I go there and it's like nobody acknowledges you or anything like that. Like, oh, God, it's hard work. I feel like it's just hard work. Okay, let's see. Trying to do a couple things at once. It's pretty slow on YouTube. So why isn't this working? There we go. Hang on, I'm gonna get up there. And let's go. Oh, that whole page. So I'm gonna just live stream and do 2 things at once because I think I can get good at this. I need to practice anyways. Not again. Nope, I'm not doing it. Yeah, I won't. I'm taking my time, but it's just trying to find the people in that. It's really hard. It's just I have to wait till I know somebody on. Yeah. Well, I'm hanging there, and I'm in both. So if anybody ever suddenly pops over here, I'm here. Okay. Well, anyways, where are my beads? Can I say I was working on three? Make sure it's the right color. Yeah, I think it's three. Hmm. Just take it slow. Yeah. Ugh. I think I'm gonna start lurking at everybody's chin. No, that's not me. I'm too old for that. I think it's funny. Well, hello, all five people. I had six people up there. Thank you for hanging in with me. So it's got five, it's six people, then five people, then no thumbs up. Thank you for coming. And you're welcome to chat if you'd like. That's what I'll say. Well, it's like me and you. How do you like that though? You talking to me, and it's just me and you, and just everybody listening to see what I'm doing or don't say anything. I wonder if they'd like that if I went to their channel and did the same thing, if they were just there and I just listened to them and not type anything, just stare at their video and not say anything. Oh, yes, I like it a lot. You like people just staring at you. See, they're all left. I said that. So now I have three people here. I had six. And as soon as I said that, now I think it's quite funny. I do. Now I have three people listening. One's probably Mike. All right. Anyways, I'm not here for a long time, but a little time. Why does that do that all the time? All right. I want to see if something happened. What if I was in here? Can I do two things at once? Oh, it works. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's cool. I don't know. You think so? No, that's. Hi, Eric. It's you. Are you coming in? Hi, Eric. How are you? We're trying to figure out who was just listening and too scared to talk. Nobody should be scared to talk, even if I'm got a high opinion on things. Everybody's welcomed. I like to clear things up, though. My opinion on things. Oh, yes, I do. You're good? Great. I just think sometimes people put things in they've never done before. And then if people watch that, they're going to repeat the same thing, not knowing that if that's really going to truly work or not. Just because somebody types it in YouTube doesn't mean it's a fact that it works right. That's what I'm going to say on that. Actually, I would rather not people say things unless they did it themselves to give me that opinion on that because I think that could be very dangerous for certain things. That's what I'll say on things. Like a lot of stuff in YouTube, you read things up, it doesn't mean the facts are correct. You know, if you're working with something, you could kill actually something if you're not careful. So I'm not going to list facts of something that somebody typed from something that's on the internet and think it's safe to put on my channel when they don't know that for a fact it is or not. Just because something was said, you know, I don't know if that makes sense to what I'm talking about. Probably doesn't even make sense, but it does to somebody if they're listening. So what you been doing up, Eric? Yeah. Does that make sense what I'm saying? It does make sense. If you okay, this is what I want to say. If you're talking about some kind of creature like a butterfly and trying to do something with glue and try to save this butterfly, do you think it's right? Took the tractor down the swamp? Yeah. So do you think that because somebody says it's okay and it works to super glue a thing to try to work it out, that you might not cause damage to it, what you've just done? Because it says on the internet to do that means it's safe to do, safe to save it. When you know yourself what you knew about it and you've actually done it, where others have never done it, but they know because the internet says that that's how it's done. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, it's really cold in here today. Oh, it's just sometimes it's just weird. People do that, and I'm gonna start doing it too. I'll just lurk in their channel and stay there for hours, just listening and not saying anything, and think it's helpful. Hey, Jillian, how are you, honey? So, are you still here, Eric? You took the tractor down in the swamp. Was that fun taking in the swamp? And what about you? Did you say you're just getting up, David? You're just getting up? You got a busy day today? Do you got to do anything today? Yeah. Did you have fun? Like, are you going in the swamp because you just want to have fun with it, or what? Why are you taking in the swamp? Just to have fun? Makes me worried, and when you don't know if safe or not. Okay, wait. Internet makes me worried and scared when you don't know if safe or not. What do you mean there? I don't know what you mean. I am great. I went to work today. I'm off tomorrow. Cool. That's great. Well, you made some extra money. That's good to hear. Fabulous. Mud and fun. That's what I like to do. Oh yeah, that's good. So how long did you have mud and fun, Eric? How long was mud and fun? Oh, uh-uh. Oh, some internet. Well, you know what? I guess that's true. You got to stick to the ones that feel comfortable with it, David. You've been on long enough to know that there's certain channels that are good on here, and you feel safe. Did you like that talk last night? I can only take so much. So when I get into serious conversations, I can only take so much, and then I get kind of bored with it. Like when we're talking about um, uh, different opinions, and you almost get into a debate about it. Um, uh, you know, there's so much stuff in the world that's kind of scary, and I just it's so easy to fall in that trap. But it's kind of nice just to have something fun to go to. This is why I go to crafts or something that I enjoy doing. So I got a big day today and getting up to have a shower. Oh yeah, you're having a big day today. What do you got to do? What's the big day today? Oh my. What do you got? Yes, we have a great time chatting and helping each other. Got to do shopping and pay bills and making appointments for going for a walk and a lot of things. Okay, next week on Thursday, I'm going to a mud event for 4 days, me and my brother. Oh, that sounds good. Sounds like you're going to have a lot of fun. Will you make some videos? If my cell service is good. Oh, yeah. Did you ever live stream on your phone before where you went to an event? I used to do that a lot. I think, I don't know if you knew me when I did that. I would live stream from my phone, and it worked out pretty nice. It wasn't bad live streaming from my phone. It drains your battery. That's true. Actually, I agree with you there. Absolutely, it does drain your batteries fast. Have you been live streaming too? Oh, little too loud. That's the TV. Too loud. Sorry, I have to say that, but I don't want to listen on here. So. All right. Whew. Let's see what's going on over here. Excuse me. All right. Hey, Rachel, how's it going, doll? What are you doing? How's Demi and everybody? You weren't lurking, were you? It doesn't look like it. The number went up. That's all. Oh, you're at softball practice right now? Yeah, thanks for joining me all the time. Um, I'm glad I went out. I got to do some of the girding tomorrow, but I really had a lot of fun talking about that little baby. Hope I can find some more babies. Yeah, one's not enough. I keep an eye on it. I'll probably come on tomorrow and show it a little while. Maybe at night's probably a good time to come on and do a little bit of a live stream once in a while, or every couple of days at night to show my baby. The morning's just to say good morning and talk to everybody and you know, garden stuff. But at night would be fun to talk about my little babies. And I haven't been over here for 3 days. So I thought I better put some time over here because if you don't put any time, you keep losing your time. It's absolutely insane. Oh, it's insane. Oh, you do? So sorry to hear that. Hey, you haven't talked on for a while. You should actually come on and talk to me once in a while. I don't really like StreamYard anymore. I don't use it. But I mean I do Facebook part of it. It's kind of cool. Well, do you have Facebook? We'll hook you up. So if you every so often you want to come in when you feel like chatting, I'm not putting you on the spot to make you stay, but if you feel like it, you just tell me no. And if you wanna, you can come up talk like Mike did, or I had Mike, Christian, a few of them come on and talk. If you want one time, that'd be kind of cool. Okay, well we'll hook it up because all you got to do is go through the voice part of it. It's kind of cool, and you can talk on here to me. Better than StreamYard. So you're back. Are you back to school now? Too. Are you back to school now? Oh, okay. Thanks, Eric. Thanks for coming, buddy. So, but you said you have Facebook, right? Yeah, you do have Facebook, and we'll hook it up next time. We'll try to do something. It's kind of more enjoyable talking to somebody as I craft. And if I don't feel like crafting, I just stop and talk, which is kind of nice. Whoa. Oh. There we go. Whew, I'm tired today. I'm just fiddling with something else. Oh, that's no good. I don't know why. I haven't really been in. I haven't been in the mood for craft lately. You know, not really. I wish I get my mojo back on to craft, but I don't. And I see a lot of people aren't coming, and it's just kind of discouraging me sometimes. Yeah, you hope and go to bed at this time. That'll be cool. I find it discouraging coming on here anymore on this channel. I mean, no crafters come, nobody's coming. I don't know what to do anymore, and I sound like before. I get every so often I get a little down when I'm on here, and then I don't even feel like coming.
Stay there then.
You've been in the mood to cook, and I've been in the mood not to craft. That's what I feel like. I feel like kind of discouraged. No, I know. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate when you come, and I appreciate anybody coming. It's just I don't. It's like it just. This is one of my days where I'm down today, where I feel very discouraged, and I don't want to come on for a while because it's like you come on and try to do something, and then you have nobody, and it's like you're talking to yourself. Yeah, no, I know I shouldn't, but it's one of the I'm good for so long, and then I get this way, and then it's like discouraging, and then it's like, okay, well, no one wants to come, so why bother coming on here anymore? Everybody has their thing, I get it, but so many things I have in my brain right now. So I don't have any. I haven't been here for a couple of days, about 2-3 days. So I thought I better put some time in here, and see if if anybody's on, and listening to me, which that's what happens. They just listen. They listen and they don't talk at all, so it's kind of creepy to me. That's not. I find lately when people lurking and stuff like that, I don't necessarily find it helpful anymore. Not really. I find it creepy and nobody's helping you out. Like how does that help listening to somebody talk? I know. I appreciate it. I needed that boost. I have you and David on here that I appreciate. Like I appreciate coming and people talking to me and chatting to me. That's what I appreciate. Listening to me. I'm not sure what people get out of that. It's kind of like being a gossiper. They need to listen to your stuff. Yeah, I find that very weird, Rachel. Once in a while, I have gone to channels and I just listen, and if it's not my thing, I just leave. But yeah, but hi, Passion. How's it going? Hey, get. Sorry, she got me scratched up on. Hang on a minute. Go on. Let's go. Oh, come on. Let's go. Out. Get out. Hopefully it'll stay. So I get like everybody else, like I've said. It's nice seeing you. I get like everybody else where you don't want to come on here anymore and you just got all discouraged, and I'm going through that funk right now. I have for the last 2-3 days. Like I don't even want to come on anymore. It's like a torture to come on just to try to work on hours. It's not enjoyable at all. See, I can sound as down as everybody else. Oh, thanks, Jillian. I don't mean to put you. I told you I can cheer people up, but sometimes I need cheered up because I could kind of go downhill too. And I've definitely been gone downhill just for a couple days, 2-3 days, where I get on and go, oh, I don't really want to come on. Yeah, busy day gardening and gave my Bella a haircut. Exhausting. Well, I don't know. I got to get my craft mojo on, and I'm not. I tried so many ways to get it back, you know, on and with people, and it's like annoying how hard you got to work on here. It's not worth it sometimes. Um, and I think another discouraging thing is yeah, I need to get Demi a table to do her diamond. Oh, do you? I think another thing that gets me is I've met so many people that were friends and I thought were friends, and then they get fed up with you, and then they leave, and then you don't see them for ages, and then they come back, and then you don't see them for ages. It's like, I don't know. What's the word of friendship? I don't know what it is anymore. Or you stop people from saying things because they would never ever would I say stuff on somebody else's channel that would discourage them or put them in a spot and feel crafty at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I love this stuff. I almost feel like it maybe it's the summertime or something. We're all outside doing things and it's good. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing gardening or whatever. Um People are weird, yeah. Yeah. And I always took it was me. I was like, well, maybe I'm the weirdo. Maybe I'm the one. And then I start looking and watching people's Facebook pages and reading all this stuff. And I think, did they not get enough attention from my channel? Or what is it about? What exactly did I do to get people like this? One minute they like you, and then the next thing it's like don't see you for ages. They get bored with you, and you're supposed to be entertainment committee so hard, where other channels are so crappy, and people stay focused and they support that channel that's crap. I never understood this. I really don't. My crafting dwindled since I started back to work. Hard to find the time and feel crafty at the same time. I get it. You're tired, and maybe when I was trying to figure out, did I how much did I actually when I was working? How much did I actually live stream when I was working? And I don't think I did. I'm trying to think. Did I do a lot? I think I was more a video kind of person. I would do videos when I was on the weekends, and not live stream and chat. You know. I think some people want the attention, sometimes all of it. I definitely don't want attention. No, yeah, no, I know you don't, Rachel. I don't think you care, but I think I watch people, and I think it's like if you don't make sure you acknowledge them, and you don't say how they did this, and you don't say how you did that, they get insulted because they're not center of attention, and you didn't give them enough attention. So they don't come back. They just leave because you didn't give them any attention and say, "Oh, what a great job you did on this. Oh, what a great job you did on that." And how dare you on your own channel think that you're so good? Because you're not so good, because I can do that in a minute. I know how to do that. You know, I don't know. It's hard to please the world. And I barely stream anymore. I miss a bit hard not to run into others at the same time. I barely stream anymore. I miss it a bit. I must have missed something. I barely stream anymore. I miss a bit hard to run into others at the same time. No, I don't know if you missed anything. I'm just been a little all this stuff. Just it's just weird. It's just getting to you. No, Passion, just talk. Yeah, we're talking in general. It's nothing to do with you, Passion. Just how I feel lately. Um, Well, it's just me. It's my issue, not anybody else's issue. And I used to have like it's just I miss people. They don't come because they have their own reasoning. I get it, but it's weird that you know all these people come and then at one point in time you haven't amused them enough, so then you don't see them for months and months and months, and they find another place to have fun because this other channel is more entertaining than you are. Ugh, it's almost like this is too much effort for me. Too much work if I got to constantly entertain and make people the center, and it's just I just want to come on and enjoy myself on here. I'm in shower now. You're showering now, and you're telling Passion you're in the shower now. You're funny. I'm still doing too. Yeah, make yourself good because I smell you from. Reach. I needed a good laugh. That's funny. So make sure you wash yourself, David. I did need a good laugh. That's true. I was like so into the zone today. When I was talking about the butterflies and all that, I get into the zone. I really am protective towards it, and I know how I get. But hey, I love these little creatures too much that I don't want people to screw them up or say the wrong thing about it. I don't. People say it or read things, but I'm gonna show you live what I know. Actually, it was this channel I used to come on with the butterfly. Rachel, remember? I used to bring out the butterfly and show everybody. Okay, and do you remember? She was so funny. Do you remember Rachel? She was popping like crazy. She would try to fly out of my hand. I was devastated when I lost her, but yeah. Oh, oh, you want to help me? Yeah. Look at David's being cheeky to you. Um, that was fun. I think it's bringing back memories. Now that I'm starting it all over again, I get all the memories of what I went through, all this stuff. And it just drives me crazy when people think they're experts on stuff they've never done before, but they read it on the internet and they're experts on things and put me to shame to insult me like I don't know what I'm doing about it. And yet I'm the one who raised the things and had them. I don't know. Do you guys ever feel that way? Da-da-da-da. Oh, the stink feet bad, yeah. You might love it. You guys see now, David, you must be cracking up. That must be making you laugh. Uh, Yeah, I find that that's what I found, that the person that I like is doing that. They for some reason, and they know it. They probably are here listening to me, and I don't know why somebody would do that. Like if that's a friend, why would you do that? Seriously, somebody tells you about it's okay to glue a crystal together, and I say I don't think that's a good idea. Then you look it up on the internet to make sure, because it says on the internet to do that. Uh, it's okay, and the person's right, and I'm wrong, and I'm thinking I'm not giving that advice on my channel about something I don't agree with, but you're going to give it on my channel. But I don't do it to you. I don't go to your channel and say, "Oh, you're doing this." No, I don't think you should do it that way. I should think you're wrong. You should do it this way. I'm still laughing. Well, I should have said that too. Okay, Google. Yeah. I mean, some people know things, but you don't know everything. Some people have a big swelled head that they think they know everything. I don't know everything. I don't say talk about machineries, or I don't talk about things I don't know about. I don't say I'm an expert at it. I go, I know all about cars. So you have a guy that's talking about cars that works on cars, and you go and say, no, the engine should be rebuilt this way, and you should be doing this. That's not what you should be doing. And yet I know nothing about cars, but I'm an expert suddenly. Yeah, yeah. And then there's another thing that bugs me when I come on here. I think of people that said they would always be my friend and always be there for me, always support my channel, and then they're not here anymore because they're busy building their channel, and you mean nothing to them anymore. Which I don't I get. They deserve to have their channel built, but words of I will always be there. I'm not worried about my channel. I'll always be there for you. And yep, not here anymore. Oh, Nana, this person deleted me from a group. Oh, that's rude. Oh, Nana, this person deleted me from a group I was in because I wouldn't tell him anything back. That got underneath their skin so bad. It was hilarious. What, he wanted you to argue back with him or something, and he didn't like that you didn't say anything back? Oh yeah. I know. I almost sound like I'm not trying to do that too. I guess I sound like it too. I gotta get my head stop drama pert. Is that when you get things off your chest like I'm sounding, does that sound like drama though? Maybe I better stop. Like when you're just like taking things out, yeah, young and thinks he knows everything. I just wondered, is that like me saying being upset about things and just getting frustrated off my chest on here? Do you think that's drama? Like, am I creating drama by just expressing on my own channel how I think? Because maybe I am doing that, and I'm gonna have to stop when I do it. But whatever, it's me. I'll have to delete the stream again. I'm good at that. Yeah. Oh no. No, sometimes you have to talk about it. Rachel, please share more information. I love listening to it as it sounds like gossip. Oh boy. Are you being cheeky today, David? Yeah, you're being cheeky. Okay. I thought so. Yeah, I know. I don't like gossip either. I'm not great gossip. I'm just getting some things that were frustrated on my head. Oh, I'm not drama. You're just blunt. I say that's it. It's just the truth. You know what? I gotta, I had to lower myself. I got myself so much trouble. You're not here of saying what I think. That I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I just I say out loud what I think, what bugs me. Um, yeah. Oh, I know you too, Rachel. Hmm. Well, if somebody's listening to me, I left a note on Facebook. I wouldn't mind talking. Yes, I'd like to clear things up on Facebook with somebody that might be lurking. Don't know. Ba, 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 bum, 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 ba, bum, 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 ba, bum. It's weird. Mhm. I am heading to bed after being outside in the heat and fighting with the dog to groom her. I am tired. Hope everyone has a great night. You too, Passion. Have a good night. Oh, there we go. I have wait a minute. Hey everyone that is listening. If I didn't say hello, if you got any more stories to share, Cheeky, I have plenty. Yes, I know. Hello to everybody listening and all the experts out there. One time in one time at band camp. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah, we're all goofy sometimes. I like goofy. I like being goofy. Goofy is good. I'm goofy. That was a good movie though. You're talking about One Time in Band Camp. That was funny. But and I like goofy, and I think I'm goofy at times, and it's fun. And David definitely Cheeky Dave is goofy at times for sure. You're so funny. Oh, you're so funny. Don't be afraid. Too. Yes, because I'd like to chat since you're leaving for the weekend. Yes, I'm talking to somebody in the back here, just so you don't think I'm talking to myself. Well, hey, I like talking to myself because sometimes talking to myself, I listen and people, you enjoy it. Oh, I can tell. Yeah. Hi, Mike. Strange, you're here. You're talking about. You know what? I actually wait. Oh, I can tell. I talk to my. It's all right. It's all good, Rachel. I like talking to myself too. You know what? Because it's the best answer. What I really find funny is I'm outside and I'm gardening, and you start talking to yourself, and you go, "Well, I wonder if I should do." Yes, it is so hot outside. Wonder if I should do this one. And then if you see a deer or animal watching you, I sometimes wonder. I think, like, when you have two doves on a wire, and the doves are staring in your yard, and they're staring at you, and I keep thinking of those movies, those Walt Disney movies where they're like gossipers, and they're just staring and listening to what's going on in your yard or what you're talking about, and the birds are going hoo 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 hoo, and they're just like watching you. That's what it reminds me of. Maybe I saw too many Disney movies, but I always think the doves are the nosy ones, and they're just staring at you. I watch them all the time, and I go, "What do you think you're looking at? There's no story here." Like, and it's just funny because they stare at you, and then after you talk to them, they turn their butt to you, and so they're facing the other way, like, and they just turn around on the wire, and their butt is facing you instead after because you acknowledge them. I love doing that. It makes me laugh. Uh, you talk to birds too. Actually, believe it or not, they listen. I'm telling. You know what? I was telling a story, and I swear to you, and I was watching them again. Those little. This is what's funny. I have the strawberries that I put out. I'm telling you that you can put them out, and they'll turn red. I left them, and then I was in the garage, so I'm gonna come to the back, and I see one of them. Hey, what are you doing? And the bird takes off with one of the baby strawberries in its mouth off the table and flies to the wing and just stares at me. It just looks at me like, "Ha! I got you," and I took one of the strawberries. Or they're waiting till you do the gardening or water the plants because they know worms are going to come up, and they're watching you. Wait until you leave after you water the plants, and they dig right in to go after the worms. Hey Sheila, hi darling. Hi darling, what's up? I talk to the weeds bad. Hope they die, but they. I need to pick up. Yeah, isn't that fun? The tomato ones. I gotta go. Freaking the weeds are worse than the plants right now. I didn't really get things done. Well, I do have some news to tell you guys, but I'm not thrilled about it. But it is what it is. We don't have an RV anymore. We got it sold. We traded it in. Now I have a car, which I'm not going to miss the RV totally, but we didn't do a great deal on it, so that's what kind of annoyed me. I lost a lot of money on the trade in for the RV. See, maybe that's in my head too. Maybe I got a bunch of things on my plate here that's driving me crazy, like everybody does. Yeah, yeah, I lost a lot of money on it. Um, we traded it in, and I had to trade my van in to pay for the car. So the car is paid off, but it's a car. I mean, you're talking about I traded a whole RV in plus another old car to pay for a car. That was so annoying to me. I'm telling you, it was like really. I feel ripped off, but there's nothing I could do. It was the only way. It was the time that I had to get rid of the RV was costing too much, and yeah, no. So you're not getting every. No, I don't have the money. We barely got enough to pay for the cost of a car. So no, if I run into money, then I think this is what I would do. But I feel like I'm starting again. If I ever have the money, so can you all go on trip? Well, we have to do it a little differently. But yes, I can still do what I want to do. But If suddenly I became rich or whatever, I would buy a truck and a fifth wheel. I would never ever own an RV. I learned my lesson. Well, we both did. But yeah, but you can still travel. You can. Well, I gotta wait till everything's set because we can't cross the borders. That's why we were working on. If we go to my daughter's, we have to stay in the Canadian side right now. Plus, if I bring the cats back, we needed a vehicle that could take the cats back that would be big enough for all of our luggage plus the cats. Yeah. It's terrible investment, Mike. I at the time, if I would have known, I can't predict the future, but if I would have known, I would never recommend anybody get an RV. I'm telling you, I would never recommend it in a minute. It's just a big loss. I was in the impression that I would actually gain or at least get my money back. And especially with this COVID, no one's camping. So yeah, yeah, maybe later to travel, Rachel. But I can use a car, and I can also go to like KOAs are all over the United States and Canada that I could go rent a cabin. That's what I thought about if we wanted to go take the dog and go for let's say we're going to see you or somewhere. Every spot has some kind of KOA or a hotel, whatever. You can do a hotel, you can do a KOA. So if I still want to get doing the yeah, if you travel a lot, I can see buying one. Yeah. My sister and her husband has a RV. Well, like I said, it was like getting to be a little costly. Um, I can tell you guys because it's done. The RV kept breaking down. We didn't know what it was. It was just bad. I think we had a lemon since we got it. I didn't tell anybody that because we finally got it fixed right. We had a warranty on it that was for good for 5 years. And then what's the word? Sam's Club was a towing thing. They kicked us off because we used it so often. Yeah, well, we took good care of it. It's in mint condition. That's what bothered me of how much the value was and how much we lost on it. That it was kind of very depressing for me. And you know, well, it was. And I don't know what else to say on it. But I'm glad it's gone. It's over with. I gave up my car too, which I love my van, but my van, we can't afford like a zillion cars here. So right now we have two cars that we're working on, and that's plenty. You know, two cars, and in the future we might only have one car, but um, yeah, like the insurance was high. The gas was high, but that's not the part that bothered me. The fact is, at any point in time, it would break down. Then you're talking about waiting a day to get a tow truck to get. We were stranded every time we went on an adventure with it. I didn't tell you that, but we got stranded every time. It drove me absolutely nuts. In a parking lot for overnight with my grandkids, stuck there. That was going through coming back from visiting MT in Pennsylvania. We got stuck a couple times going to Arizona. Like it was like we just didn't tell you that, but it was like we were all getting stuck. How much fun is it going on a vacation and you're stranded somewhere because the tow truck to pull it is only certain companies have big huge tow trucks. This way, with a car, at any point in time, if you break down, you can run into a hotel and wait for your car to be fixed, or there's always a tow truck that can pull a car. I mean, you're never really stranded with a car, but you are with an RV. And we needed to learn that ourselves, or we never would have known the issues that it comes with. Yeah, well, I don't know if you remember every time. Let me see. And you know what really bothered me? They kept saying they fixed it and they didn't fix it. In the end, yeah. In the end, you know what it was? There was a crossed wiring they would have never found. They finally found it. It kept shorting out when water was on it. So there was a short line. Every time they fixed it, didn't know. And finally we brought it in and said, because we knew the warranty was up, it was going to be almost 5 years and we'd have no coverage on it. And we said, this is ridiculous. We have been coming in with the same problem that it starts and stops and blows the fuse. And it was a bad faulty wiring. So before we saw it, before we sold it, we made sure it was in good shape. So we didn't sell it in bad shape because finally we figured it out after all these years. They finally found out what the problem was. A short wire caused why the RV would stop and we couldn't restart it. It would blow fuses and we couldn't restart it. And the fuse box was so awkward for anybody. You'd have to be really tiny and thin because you have to go under the driver's seat to the left side underneath the dashboard to try to put a fuse in. It was terrible. And so you're talking about Trucker Man is like 6 feet tall, and I couldn't even get into it. Like we're older, and we couldn't bend into shape to try to put the fuse in. Every time it would broke, it was like a nightmare. We're like, are we going to make it to the next stop? Are we going to make it to the next stop? So you had to like seriously. Oh my god! See. I'm telling you horror stories because I really didn't want to live stream and tell you all negative stuff, you know. But now I can tell you because I don't have nothing to lose. It's gone and it's fixed right, and somebody I hope gets it. They'll take care of it, and I don't miss it. I honestly don't. I would never ever own one again. See, I look at it this way: we had trailers, but I never owned a fifth wheel. And if I ever did this again, it would be a fifth wheel. And yes, you might lose money, but the thing is, if you are stranded, you just disconnect the fifth wheel, and you can still get towed because you have a car or a truck. Let's say you just place the RV somewhere safe, and your car gets towed, and then when the car is fixed, you come back and get your RV, your fifth wheel. It's never, and then you always have a car. You just detach the fifth wheel. So we're talking about. Oh, did I even tell you this one? Did I tell you this one when we first went up to Arizona? Or maybe I did tell you. So we drove around and did camping without a car, and we found, well, this is just kind of inconvenient because if you want to go grocery shopping or something, you got to pack up the whole thing and go. So we started to find out that was not good because it was just too awkward every time you unplug everything, go to the store, come back. So we said, okay, so let's save up. We'll get um we'll bring the car and let's find a way to get a trailer hitch. So we saved the money and got a trailer hitch, which was about $2,500 to $3,000. So then it started to be okay, but the RV still was breaking down every so often. But at least we had a car now. So then when we go to Arizona, we're going to New Mexico. The roads were extremely bad. And guess what? The whole trailer broke. The whole thing is we got stranded at a gas station, like a trucker's gas station. Couldn't find anybody to fix it. We finally get it put in the next day, and they say it's totally damaged. There's nothing we can do. You can't fix it. So now we have to leave our $3,000, $2,500, $3,000 trailer. It's garbage now. We just wasted that. So we have to go rent a U-Haul for the whole trip in Arizona to pull our car. So then we pull a car there, and we had, a nice time. I love Arizona. I have nothing against any of this. Yeah. So then when we go CMT, we know we have to rent a hitch, so that's fine. We rent a hitch, and everything goes wrong there. We have to come back and fix our brakes to our car. We have the trailer doesn't start again. We're stranded at a Walmart. The stories just go on and on. Yeah, that was just. Yeah, I haven't been on vacation with the RV since last year. Yeah, it would have been last. When did we go see him? In the summertime, I saw MT, and then you're talking about whatever year, 2 years, Arizona, High Cliff. So it was just like money and waiting and just insane, and it was like I didn't feel safe anymore. I don't know if you ever. So I don't know if you ever felt that way, Rachel, where you felt so unsafe that when you feel so unsafe that you don't want to travel anymore because it's not fun anymore. I saw that it got to be a point I didn't want to travel anymore because I didn't feel safe in it, and I didn't want to be stranded. I'm too old. You have to understand my story about, how many times I've been stranded. Well, hello, Lisa. Thank you for popping to say hello, and hi, Cliff. Thank you, Lisa. So yeah, and throughout the years in the Army, I can tell you story after story about how many times I've been stranded in cars and all kinds of stuff that it was like, oh, I don't want to go through this. I'm getting too old for this. You know that in the military, we were stranded, And in the military, you have to stay by your vehicle and you can't go anywhere until they come in and tow it away. So I have been through. Oh, I have to tell you a very funny story. Um, Actually, I don't. It's so sad. Yeah, you don't. You might be stranded. Well, this is. It's. I don't know if it's a funny story or not, but it's funny now. But it really isn't. All right. So I have to understand. Yes, I've been married twice. I don't know if you know that, but that. So my first husband, when I was married to him, we owned two cars, and that's a whole story. I didn't get to drive the car and whatever. But anyways, and we were both ex-military. We were both in the military at the time. And so I hadn't got my paycheck because I had just started a full-time part in the military, that we had a choice to go to a place called London, Ontario, about 2 hours away. I didn't know that. Yeah. So we're 2 hours away. So we have two older cars and we decided to go up to the to go get my check. Well, there's a part between where I live and where London is about an hour and a half, 2 hours. The car dies and we're stuck in there. No, no, actually, that's a whole story. And not that I want the whole gossip here of my life here. No, my first husband left me. So that's what I'm going to tell you. That's a whole story in itself. And I thought the world knew I was stranded by him. Anyways, maybe you guys feel sorry for him. I don't know. Oh my God, I can see why. So anyways, um, I'm so tired. No, he left me when I had my daughter was really young. The older daughter she was just a little kid. She wasn't even in kindergarten yet. And yeah, he left me. So I'm not the bad one in this scenario. But anyways, moving on. The point was, so we have the car. We're trying to go get a paycheck, and the car dies. Then what happens is we're so stranded that finally I'm trying to think of. So we go up and we finally somehow I think we got a ride home. I don't know. We hitched home or something. So we get home to go get the other car to go tow the car that's dead up there. So guess what? So we take the second car, go all the way up there again to try to tow the first car, and that one dies too. So now we're stranded with two cars that are dead out of town. And so I have to get my in-laws to come and bring us home until we finally somehow, I forget how we fixed one of the cars and got the other one home. And so ever since I've been young, it's been a nightmare to be stranded. I've been stranded with cars since I think I was 17 years old. It drives me crazy. So now I'm at a stage where I only want a safe vehicle. Yeah, I only want a safe vehicle to drive in, and the RV was not making me feel safe in it. My van that I gave up made me feel safe. And our car is pretty good, except for the brakes went on them. Yeah. So there you go. Look I have people listening to all my gossip story. So you start talking about all your saga, and then people jump in. Oh, look at see. So he knows you're single, so he's after you. He's on the hunt. He's on the hunt there for you. He wants help in the bathtub. I know. I know. Did you still love him? Oh, my husband? Oh, that's a whole story. I didn't want to get into that one, Lisa. That's not something. I'll put it this way. I'm the type of person that's very faithful. That's the best way I could say to discuss that. Yeah. Ridiculous. Yeah. I would say that's oh geez. Yeah. The story was about the cars. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into my other part of my life because that's gone. That's a long time ago. Oh my God, a long time ago. But it was a car story that I'm kind of more pinpointing how I can't stand a car that's not safe. Lisa David is washing his feet. Stranded or trapped. No. And there was another time that in a Jeep, in a military Jeep, we were like, we were going on for driver's training. I was learning how to drive vehicles in the military. Guess what? Oh, I have to tell you that. Oh, this was even more sadder story. I can go on and on about issues with vehicles. But I will give you a laugh at this one. When I joined the military, I was 17 years old, and we were going on an exercise on a highway. A known highway here where I live is called 401, and we're going on an exercise. Okay, and this I was brand new. I was 17 years old, and we're getting in the vehicle. Look, you guys are. Don't worry, people. Me and Rachel just having fun and cheeky to each other. Yeah, you guys are so funny. So we're going down. I don't know if you know what a deuce and a half is, but it's an awfully big army truck, and we're driving. You and me definitely need. Well, I'm trying to be funny. I was not trying to go for a drama story of my past life. That's not really what I was getting at, honestly. Anyways, we're driving up the road. I was like young, brand new in the military, and it was in the reserves, not the right force. And guess what happens? The young guy was a corporal, and I was brand new as a new private. And the guy forgets his emergency brake and leaves it on. Okay. And in the meantime, we have to carry, when you're doing on exercise, you carry your weapon with you. Oh, did I tell you this story before? So a breech block is what goes in the weapons. The weapons are different nowadays. You guys got, but there's an FNC1, FNC2, a SMIG. Oh, no. Okay. So anyways, you always, and I still think even in the regular force and reserves all over the world, I think you're not, unless you're active duty, you take the breech block out to protect and you leave it in your pocket. That's what you're supposed to. You're not supposed to leave it in the weapon, because if anybody ever stole the weapon's useless without the breech blocks in them, because, well, they're not going to work. So it was just a set that we had to do that. So I have it here. Okay. So anyways, if you picture this, so like I'm fairly young. I was saying it for something else. You said, okay. So anyways, you're driving up and he forgets emergency brakes on, and the brakes start on fire. So there's a fight. You can see them smoking, and the brakes are on fire because he left the emergency brake for miles and miles. And then he screams, "Get out! Jump out! It's gonna set on fire and blow up." Like I pictured this truck gonna be set on fire like those movies where they're gonna blast and I'm gonna get on fire and blow up. So he tells me to jump out of the vehicle. So the vehicle slows down, but it's still running. So there's a big ditch on the highways. Okay. So I jump out like in the movies, roll down to the bottom. And then finally they come back because he was a new guy. And he said, somehow, I don't know why you did that, because the tanks are safe. They're not explosive. Like the way that the vehicles were designed, it's not like that they would blow up. They have some kind of protection with the gas tank, but I didn't know, and he didn't know, and he's telling me to jump out of the vehicle. So I jump out, and I told you I was 17 years old or young, roll out of the vehicle, and then I get back in. And I don't know if you can picture that, because, just seriously, it's funny now when I think about it. I'm not trying to be serious. I'm just trying to see, you see a young girl in a truck and someone tells the brakes are setting on fire and you can see smoke coming from the truck. And then the guy that's in charge, you says, jump out. Well, I'm going to listen to the guy and jump out because I can see smoke and fire and I don't know what's going to go on. So I freaking got scared. I'm new. And so, but the part was, you can picture this, right? Me jumping out of the side and then rolling down to a ditch. Like, because the sideways, the ditches were right there off the road. So when I get back, I lose my breech block because it flew out, and somehow now I'm going to get in trouble here because now I have a weapon with no breech block because the breech block flew out on me. So that's a chargeable offense. You get in very big trouble for that. But the reg force and felt sorry for me and knew I was new, and they just knew. It's crazy. The whole thing's ridiculously crazy, and so the reg force had my back, and they said they kind of like they acquired another breach block for me and saved me, and I never got charged for it because they knew I was new, and they just looked out for me because I didn't really deserve it. So, anyways, the whole point of that story is it was different, and that was about when I was, I think, about 17 years old. I wasn't that old when that happened, but it's funny. I'm at least I'm trying to make it funny. But maybe you and Stinky Feet David is more funnier than that. Maybe that story is probably more amusing than me jumping out of a vehicle. I don't know if it's a good story. I can tell you story after story of the military. There were so many funny things there that happened. Seriously, a lot of fun stuff. I was doing practice and I shot somebody with blanks, and I mean it's not funny nowadays. That would not be funny, but back then, um, some things were funny. They wouldn't today. Those stories would not be funny today, but back then were, because we were on mission. We were just practicing. We were on maneuvers, and it was just exercises. It wasn't like today, like real warfare and all that and stuff going on. I was lucky. I don't know why I didn't get hurt, but I didn't. It slowed down. He slowed down the vehicle enough that we could jump out. I could jump out, and I didn't hurt myself at all. And then you would learn about jumping, tucking, and rolling. If there's a fire, there's certain things that you're trained to do. Um, Now I'd probably break my leg if I ever tried something like that. I'd be hurting. Hey, Life with Patty, how are you? How is it going? Oh, did you? I used to put Oh, you were a troublemaker. I used to put toothpaste on girls that went to sleep sleep early at a sleepover. Oops. Shoot, where'd that go? Good things. I'm coloring white, watching you. Oh, color. Oh, cool. Thank you for coming. I was just talking about that. I was like, but it's nice to have all my friends here. And I can't believe it. See, thanks, Rachel and everybody, David, and that. You kept me company so that an hour and 31 minutes felt like nothing. It felt like a piece of cake. It was fun. I think I needed all this story time. I think it was good. Yes, I did some sneaky. I don't know. You know, honestly, I don't know if I was. I have to think about if I did sneaky things. Um, like funny sneaky things. I don't know if I ever really did that to anybody. I don't know. I remember getting mad though. I had a temper. Nanny, you kept me company. I remember having my sister had a temper too. I know this is nice, but my sister did something. Oh, okay. So we all had funny stories, and God bless her, the one that passed away. Um, David must be listening. I remember getting my. That's what like I was bad too, though. Oh my God, I was so mad at my sister. Hello, Miss Southern Belle. I was so mad at my sister. I don't know if you have stories like that. And she was mad at me. There was one time where we were doing something with a shovel, and the sister that passed away, um, was she was shoveling, and she freaking hit the back of my tooth and broke my tooth. My tooth is actually has a filling. It was cracked in half. My front tooth twice, and she kind of hit the shovel and hit my face. I'm trying to think if we were fighting over a shovel or something like that, and she kind of hit the shovel on my lips, my face, and broke half my tooth. I was I was lurking here, the whole story. Uh, you're the lurker. I should be giving you heck. I should be giving Miss Southern Belle heck. I was lurking here, the whole story. What are we gonna do with you, Rachel? Or not Rachel, not Rachel. Miss Southern Belle, lurkers. You're gonna go. You guys are gonna go to Lurker Anonymous. Go to a class. Take a class. Um, you guys are going. I'm sending you to not Mike's class, not for lurkers. I'm selling to one where you guys are too addicted to it, and you got to get out of it. So you're going to a class where, like, a drug addiction. Only you're going to a Lurkers Anonymous one where you got to get past being lurkers. I think I'm sending you one of those clubs. I'm going to start a club on that. Yeah, and his class, he's done. You guys are going. You're going to classes where, like for you guys got issues with it. You got to get you past that. Oh, what was it? Oh, and I was so mad at my sister though. We all had bad tempers. My sister, all of us, when we were little. How do you like this one? Okay, the one. How do you like the one? How do you like? I'm trying to think of. I was given a dog when I was little, and my sister trained. My classes are free. Yeah, yeah, yes, I agree, Miss Southern Belle. Whoa. I told you that just Mike Rachel can kiss my feet. You guys are funny. You're nutty. Kiss my feet. Whoa. Oh my goodness. When I was in high school, I was at a slumber party. I was the first to sleep, and they put a whole jar of in my thick curly hair. Oh my god! I had to wash my hair, and I was like, "That's horrible, you poor thing." Oh my god! See, I think we understand. That's horrible. I would have to wash your feet and with chocolate on. Oh, you guys. Uh, I think you got an offer now, David. You got an offer. Ugh, too much. But she was. I was in the other room cracking up at you. I was in the other room cracking up at your ditch story. Oh goodness. Yeah, Nana, maybe. Nana, yeah, maybe I have with Rachel. Oh goodness. You guys are funny. Oh, you're killing me. It's funny though. All right, Mike, no problem. I don't think I've ever been on this long for a while. Thank you guys. It's been fun. I think I needed it. I love it that just switching things around and having a good laugh. It's great. You guys are hilarious. It even made the high school yearbook on crazy. Oh, that's sad. That actually that's so mean. That's like one of those mean girl movies. Terrible. I mean, I'm not innocent either. I was trying to figure out what the worst thing I ever done to my sisters. Normally, it wasn't a. Oh, what do you think of this one? I don't know if it's funny or not. Maybe you can laugh if you want. But my sister actually, like, did I start telling you about? I was given a dog, a German Shepherd, when I was younger. It was supposed to be my puppy. I know. I have to run. Well, you too, Lisa. I was given a German Shepherd puppy, and my sister took over and trained the dog to attack me if I was leaving the chair or anything. It was my dog, and she somehow got the dog trained to when my parents weren't around. She'd have the dog basically make me sit in the chair, and the dog would attack me if I wasn't behaving. And there's a lot of stuff back then. So this made you laugh. That's great. I just caught that just in time. Yeah, there's definitely a delay in here. Wow. Definitely a delay. Bye, Lisa. Have a good night. Oh, you're driving home now? Listen. All right. Well, you be safe. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on, anyways, but. My squeaky table. I got to keep on thinking about getting 10W40 put on this silly table. Oh my goodness! I wasn't even going to do anything. How old is Rachel? I don't know. Rachel, you have to. Rachel, that's up to you whether you want to say how old you are or not. I'm not involved with that one. How old are you, Rachel? If you want to give the answer to him. 10. Excuse me. Tennessee. Okay. Oh. See, he's single. He's checking up. You're single. He's 36. Do you like younger men? Oh, did you? Happy birthday. I would have said happy birthday to you, Rachel. David said he's 36. So do you like younger men? Do you like younger men with stinky feet? Yeah, he wants to know, do you like younger men with stinky feet? And he's 36 and he's in Australia. What do you think? We had a blast, so that was fun. If Miss Southern Bell's here, that was so funny. I died laughing. We did that. Yes, and Mike, happy birthday from months ago, and I don't know when that is, but whatever. I still like the birthday card your sister gave you. You said it was glued down, but you still could unwrap it right and eat it. My friend is David. Rachel, you weren't there. Were you there when me and Miss Southern Bell on the other channel? I couldn't help myself. We were doing this to both Davids. They come in, and don't get me wrong, they've been so nice to me. I really like David Rice and David 2010, but David Rice doesn't come here. But I think that they're hilarious. I like them a lot. I'm glad that we can make them laugh because they need a good laugh. I have to leave the wrappers, the candy. I can't get them off. So they're totally glued? That's gross. Oh my God. I thought you got a good deal. And I know you said, apparently I didn't read the bottom part of that. I have to leave the wrappers on the candy. I can't get them off. Ugh. That's sad. That was so cute, but I wouldn't do that to you. Ew, I don't like that. It was funny, but I wouldn't do that to you. I like the hot glue on the paper part of it, and then you can just take the paper off and eat the candy, but yeah, I don't know if I do that, but it's funny. It's funny. Miss Southern Bell, are you still there? I think she left the building, but anyways, Rachel, on the other channel, were you here when we were doing that? Actually, Mike had nothing to do with. He was innocent. He was on the phone. Um, oh, he's not here right now. Yeah, I stirred about single. Yeah, sorry, but I stirred. No, it was funny. Sisters like me, I'm guessing. Hey, Will. Good evening. Anyways, Rachel, me and son, we kind of did an advertisement because I couldn't help myself. They were always saying how they're single and they don't have a woman and they're lonely. Mike's the only one that doesn't normally say he's looking for anybody. So me and Southern Belle, we wrote a whole thing on it and put it on um, my OBS and advertised how they were all single and what they were looking for in a woman. And it just cracked me up because it was hilarious. And then uh, yeah, and then we go to Green Bay Wacky's channel, and then he thinks he didn't really get even with me, but he went and told Green Bay Wacky how I put that on his on my channel. I put about him being single, so he's telling Green Bay Wacky, and Green Bay Wacky goes, "Oh, she did? Oh, you really do know her." It was kind of funny, but it was like anything really bad, but it was funny. She did start in her video for sure to advertise how single Mike is. And then it just got worse. It was just funny. Oh, I'm sure he smiles. I am trying to make just Mike smile. And I think he does. I think he did a fine job. I'm up early, have to see in the primary. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. I am so blessed to be here. Uh, oh, I wasn't going to stay on too much longer, though, Mr. Will. I'm sorry about that. I need to talk to Mr. Mike before I get off, but I was just going to do another 10 minutes. But are you worried? I'm up early, have to see the primary doctor. Well, thanks, Will. So basically, um, David, Miss Southern Belle could hook you up. Just Mike, someone said they could tie a knot. Cheese with chocolate that Miss Southern Belle did, or was it corn chips with chocolate? I don't know. She ate a lot of stuff with chocolate. I was like, my stomach was getting upset when I started to go watch her stuff. I was like, I'm hoping she don't get sick because I like junk food, but I don't know if I could test junk food out all the time because I think I'd be going like, ugh, that is too much for me. It's all wonderful. I knew my doctor for a long time. He's a good friend with my dad. They went to school together. Oh, that's good. That's good if you like your doctor. That's great. Uh-oh. Yes, Mike, I'm surprised you didn't subscribe to her. Or why did you find him a woman? Did you, Mike, did she find you a woman? I hope not. It looks like she did. David, were you live? What do you mean? I found Rachel Lola? Well, you didn't know where she. David, were you live? I hope not. Uh-huh. That's funny. Well, according to Miss Southern Belle, but he wants no part of it. Just another one in my black book. Rachel, we are messing with Mike. It's just kidding around. I love y'all accent. We need to boost. I don't know about that. Depends on whose egos you're boosting. That's funny though. we, need, we need to boost each other's ego once in a while. Miss Southern Belle, you should do more videos for just Mike. Too funny. Hello. Hello there. I think you should. Oh my God, that would be. Yeah, he'd love that, Miss Southern Belle. I think you should. I think you should. You should go after him. Seriously, you should go after him there, Miss Southern Belle. I think you might get a kick out of it. David, can you handle that? Can you handle Miss Southern Belle going after you? That would be funny. Oh, I think I had enough of doing this. I gotta get a headache from it. I'll do some more tomorrow, maybe. Oh, God, please save me. She should. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness, that's stuck together. I think she's gonna do one now. David, I think she should do one now. That would be very funny. Oh, I'm shutting that off for now. I think I did enough for tonight. I don't feel like it. I'm getting too tired. Okay, this down. You shouldn't do that. Oh my God, Mike. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Oh. I hope she read that. Did you read that, Miss Southern Belle? He took it out too fast. Behave yourself, just Mike. Australia, yeah, me too. I'd love to go visit Australia. That'd be fun. It's all my it's all my things to do. That's for sure. I'd love it. I would love it. We'll all go. We'll all go see David. Hey, you want to go? You want Richard? You want to go visit David in Australia? No, I was watching the new person came in. Oh, Green Terror Keeper. You talking about? No, I was watching the new person. Anyways, Miss Southern Belle, Mike offered to say that something about him being 14 years of age. Yeah, go after him, but or something about. I wish I could word it how he put it, but it was funny. He was talking about David being 14 years old. Tired. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm gonna have to get off soon. I'm yawning so much. You want to repeat what you put there, Mike, so she gets the facts? Oh, Green Terror Keeper, she's Canadian. Okay. Well, welcome. Yep. Thank you. I'm glad you repeated it. Miss Southern Belle, David is almost 14, so be gentle with him. He put that in because 14 could get me in trouble. That's why he took it out. I get it. Yes, watch out, David. I might be visiting. I don't know if I should do anything about that yet. Anyways, you guys, I'm yawning too much. I'm not planning on staying on too long. I think I'm going to hit the road, but thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And if you're not doing anything, you know where to find me tomorrow. Yeah. I'm watching and just waiting to see what's going on. But I am going to let you guys go. I'm going to talk to Mr. Mike for a second, if you don't mind. Thank you guys. 9, 8, 9, 10. Thank you very much for the people. Thanks, you guys. It was fun. Yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. He goes sometime, I actually got to go put my my little thing away. I got it in the other room. Yeah, you better say goodbye to Mike. We won't see him all weekend. So uh, have a good one. See you tomorrow, you guys, whoever's here. See you later. Oy. I just want to make sure everyone gets to say goodbye, and then I'll get out of here. So I'm not rude jumping off. Thanks, Rachel. I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Bye, guys. Bye.